Hello everybody, welcome back to all the mods Gravitas 2. So, it's been probably like a couple days since my last episode, right? Because I didn't have a time to like record or anything. So I don't have any like backlog or any footage to like fill in the day in between. So we have like a couple days without episode. But it doesn't matter though because in between episode I've only done a bit, like kind of not really progressing anything. I've just only like moving things from in here. I also dig out a bit of the floor as well. So I'm just moving things in here out to the outside over here. Even the drawer as well. The drawer right now, they are all just like temporary. Eventually, I want to put them underground, and like they got connected with the terminal, with the integrated dynamic terminal, right? And the terminal will be up here, but all everything, even storage, everything drawer is gonna be underground. So we don't have to look at like we have to see a bunch of drawers like just standing here for nothing. I've also moved out like every machines. Let me see. This is how I did it. So here is the let's go to this side first. So I move. So I think in the last episode I showed you guys that we have put the creosote tank over here, right? And I put another cup oven, and also I make another like fabric primitive blast furnace. These two they can connect together, but these two they can also connect together. But I if like they connect together, then the input and the output, like this thing, the cup oven hatch. I have one over here and one over here. The one up there is gonna be the input. I'm just gonna put the coal in, and then it hopper into the cup oven hatch, and then the output is gonna be this side. So I'm just gonna output in here. But if I put these two together, basically like, using the same wall, they don't really work well together. Like the open hatch just got confused, and then it's just not working. It just stopped working. That's just what it is. I also connect all the like fluid conduit from the using the Ender IO conduit into the tank as well. I have like almost full of this. I run like I think 300, 300, 600 about of the bituminous coal. I've also let make a kind of like a tank over here because we need water for a lot of things. So I made a tank over here that pump water from like just water down here, pump into the tank. Uh, this thing I just made. I guess I've only add like this brass funnel into here so that when I want to, I can just shift. I just put fuel in here, and then it's gonna auto output into the chest over here. It's not really automated because you still need to like put fuel by yourself, like manually put fuel in, which is well, it's fine because they work for quite a long time. But yeah, it's not really fully automated, but that's fine for now. Eventually, we'll find a way to automate those. Machine wise, I put the two liquid and solid boiler over here. They can connect with the water over here. They also got uh output over here, like two side back and forth, back and front output the steam out into this steam tank. And for the machine, so these two are the one that we need water, right? That they need water to work. So I put it over here, like closer to the water tank, and have a input like a conduit water into it. The wire mill, the lathe, forming press. Um, like some of these machines, like basically like this thing, or the bender or alloy smelter or edge centrifuge. The those machines they consume a lot of energy. I think they are like some of the recipe consume 30 EU per tick, which will if you use wire like this, it's not gonna be able to like, run it. So I have to basically just attach it with the machine like face by face, like face to face like this. Basically just basically like I just put it right behind the machine, the generator, so they just work on max efficiency. We have the extractor here. It's gonna be auto output into the grid solidifier and auto output into the chest up here. This chest is like the mold. We just switch in and out whenever we want. I have just like the barrel over here is the chromite. I think I don't remember what update, but one of the update they have the chromite. They have this recipe for the chromite to be working in for the chromite from TFC to be able to be extractor, putting in the extractor. And yeah, you see here they use 30 EU per tick. And if I wire them, meaning that if I put the machine over here and then I put a wire over here to connect to transfer energy, it's not gonna be running at full speed. It's gonna like slowly drain the energy because the energy loss, right? You know, like this thing has like 2 energy loss per meter, meaning that here is gonna be 32. This one is gonna be 30, and this when it touched this thing, it's gonna be 28, I think. So that's why it's not working. I feel like that's what I think. I don't know why it's not working, but that's what I think. So yeah, I put it over here. Go into here. I processed like I think 300 chromium already because we have a billion chromium that's just lying around doing nothing since, well, there's no recipe to mass like processing them. So now we have 300 of them. Pretty good. The bender, auto output up top. Alloy smelter, same thing up top. This one's chest centrifuge. I have auto output for liquid over here, so we can just put a drum here and auto output items up top. Behind it, it has only this generator can kind of like how can I say it? Basically, this one generator can solo carry this whole 4. It can provide enough energy for this 4 alone, so we don't really need like multiple of them. So this is electric furnace, macerator, mixer, and canner. These 2 auto output up top. This is the turbine, a turbocharger, and battery buffer. So I think in between episode I made like how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Whoa! So I made like 6. No, I made 5 more generator because these 2 I'm gonna talk about it later, but like a bunch of these I just made more because we need like to be able to face the machine right up to it, so you get the maximum energy. Low pressure steam compressor and forge hammer. So yeah, I've just been moving like all of them out here, and I've also like I think like adding more barrel in. So I kind of sort them out into here is the ore, the raw thing where we haven't processing yet. This is the rock dust, like the rhyolite, like the dust from the rock, and this is the coal and the thing. Basically, it's the same thing from inside it. I just moved out here. This is like the gems. This is the dust that we have from like basically macerating them, and haven't been using them yet because, well, a lot of them you can use. You can kind of like, I think, yeah, you can electrolyze them into different things. So I haven't been using them yet because to electrolyze stuff, usually you should be using an MV right here. A lot of the electrolyzer recipe in MV, and then we can see over here that a bunch of rocks in a compacting drawer because they can be put in compacting drawer, and a bunch of non-user like empty barrel, empty drawer, because I haven't like found anything to put in here yet, but just put in there for like so it doesn't look like void or anything, like empty, I guess. And this is the sand, the gravel, the dirt. This is not like all the rocks. I think we still missing like 4 more. I'm just gonna like adding them in like later. I've also rearranged, I guess, all the create machine. This one, the I think it's the rotation speed controller machine, right? So we put the input in here, and then it put it out, and it just run around until it's finished. And I have another chest over here, maybe over here, where it has a filter, a brush funnel filter that accepts the final input, right? So it's just gonna be running around until it's done, and then it's going to a chest. That's the theory. Here is the create blasting. So I have a chest hold down here. The reason why for a chest here and not like onto this depot, because when I don't know how you like automate putting a whole stack of Alina in. So I'll show you guys what I mean by that. So let's say I have a whole stack, right? So if I put this thing in here, a bunch of them, then it's just gonna throw everything in down and not like on top of here. Nope. I have to put it out and then kind of like, how do I say it? So basically what I mean is that using shoot or hopper doesn't really work like as I want, so I just make it like this. So the depot here is just gonna be for like hovering, so it doesn't just spewing lava out over like, everywhere here. And for using like smaller recipe where we don't need like we don't need to cook a bunch of them basically. So this is the crushing wheel, same thing. This is the saw, so it's gonna be input from here, just gonna go into the belt. Saw, go out here, input into the chest. And this is the smelting thing. I haven't put any like coal or fuel in yet because, well, it's kind of annoying to just, I mean, I'm just gonna stack a bunch of them in and then run once instead of like doing that thing, because we don't really need to run them that much anymore because we have like quite a bit of everything. Well, except iron and wrought iron. Those are like these two and this thing. So wrought iron, and steel ingot are like the one that is pretty hard to get a lot of, but eventually we will automate all those. So that's what I did in between episode, and I think in this one we will try to basically try to get to MV. I have a plan now already, a plan like planning out already. So let me see. First, like the main goal for this episode, if I can finish in this one, is that we want to make these 3 machine. Actually, these 2. The assembler maybe not, but I want to make these 2 first. And then from there, we will start like processing in basically raw ore so that we can get this thing, get the good electronic circuit, this recipe. So in this recipe, we can see here that you can't really use, actually you can, but you need the good electronic circuit to make a circuit assembler. So yeah, you need this thing first before you can even like use this recipe over here. So let's look at the recipe first, right? This thing, basic electronic circuit, easy, right? Those things we have craft like a billion times already. Copper wire, easy. Steel plate, easy. So we only need to make these 3. And this recipe, we need silver wire, which is doable, and phenolic circuit board, which is assembler. So yeah, we need assembler. Okay, so that's where the assembler is. With sawdust and glue. Glue we already have. Oh my god, Jesus, what the hell is happening? How can I like get myself cooled down? I don't know. So we have a bit of glue over here. Glue came from sticky resin, where I put no, where I put this thing into a centrifuge to get raw rubber pool, right? Give us glue, and also plant ball, which I don't even know where I put it anymore. Oh, here, yeah. So we have a bit of glue. I'll probably make more if we need more, but so that's where the glue coming from. Next up is, yes, so sawdust easy. So we already have everything to make this except the machine. We can make them easy. That is the phenolics printed circuit board already. Wire is also doable. So that's left the diode, I think that's what you call it, diode. Liquid, we can use liquid. Oh god, Jesus. Okay, wait, let me like find a, make a like a pool, a small pool over there first, and then I'll be right back, because this is crazy. Jesus Christ, we taking damage from too hot. Okay, so the diode, right? The diode, we already have the recipe. We already have everything for the phenolic printed circuit board. So now for the diode, we will have this recipe right here. We can either use this or we use liquid glass. With liquid glass, it's just like we smell glass, extract glass paint or like glass dust into liquid glass. So that's also done. The copper wire and the fine copper wire and the small pile of gallium arsenide dust in an assembler. So fine copper wire, we can put copper wire in a wire mill, and 1 to 4. So basically it's just 1 to get the whole 4. So it's like 1 copper wire to 1 diode. And the small pile of like gallium arsenide dust is made from gallium arsenide dust. This thing though is the it's the bane of like the pain of the recipe, like the main troublemaker of this recipe. So to make the gallium arsenide dust, we need to put gallium dust and arsenide dust in a mixer, and we'll get gallium arsenide dust from that. Arsenide dust is the easy one. You can centrifuge realgar dust, which like we already have a bunch of them, or not really a bunch, like a couple of them. This thing, I like the realgar, zeolite, cassiterite, and chalcopyrite. They all came in one vein. So if you found the if you dig into the cassiterite and chalcopyrite, you'll find the other two as well. So we already found like one vein back in like I think in the first couple of episodes, and we minor them and we get, and this is like from back then. So we already have realgar, right? That is one thing. I think we have to mark the gallium dust, because that is the paint we want to make. So already have that. The realgar gems, the raw realgar, and the raw realgar, we just do the same thing as the as every other one, where we just centrifuge and then we basically crush them and then centrifuge them. Where is it? Where's the recipe? Yeah, here. Or we can do forge hammer, or wait, what? Would you do this? Oh, here. You can centrifuge a small what the impure pile of realgar dust into realgar dust, and impure pile is from macerating or forge hammering crushed realgar ore, and those are come from the raw realgar. So yeah, that is already done. So that is the arsenide dust done, right? The arsenide is first, like one of the things. So we need the gallium dust. This thing, it's really complicated actually. For this thing to make them, you need a chemical bath, and you put a crushed bauxite ore in a sodium persulfate, and you will get purified bauxite ore and gallium dust with 70% chance. This chance, like this byproduct thing, is actually different from the macerator one. So the macerator one, the byproduct, you can only start getting them in HV tier. So you need the macerator to be in HV to get byproduct, start getting byproduct. Otherwise, like it's not gonna give you any byproduct. But this chemical bath recipe, you can get it from LV already, because I test this thing in creative world, and you get this thing as a byproduct with 70% chance. So this recipe actually works, and we can actually get gallium dust. Crushed bauxite ore is just from bauxite. This thing, which we have a bunch of them, they are actually quite common if you have a miner running. That's also done, right? The crush bauxite. So the only other one is the sodium persulfate, which you need to electrolyze sodium bisulfate, and it will give you sodium persulfate and hydrogen gas. Sodium bisulfate, you need to put in salt and sulfuric acid into a chemical reactor. And salt is actually really easy. Where is it? We have a bit of salt. Where is it? Yeah, we have a bit of salt here. You can find them once you get the ore prospector. You can take them pretty easy. They're pretty common as well. So you get raw salts, right? You macerate them into crushed salt ore. Then you macerate them again or forge hammer them into impure pile of salt, and you centrifuge them into salt. So yeah, that's salt done. So the other one is sulfuric acid. This thing you need to put in, like, you need to use chemical reactor, putting water and sulfur trioxide in. This recipe, I don't know if this one is more complicated or not. I think it's more complicated. So I guess we're just gonna go with this recipe set, and it's take longer as well. It's LV. This is ULV in 8 seconds. So we use water and sulfur trioxide to get sulfuric acid. Water is easy. Sulfur trioxide, to get them, you need to also, in chemical reactor, put oxygen and sulfur dioxide. Oxygen gas, we get a bunch of them because, well, a lot of recipe give you byproduct oxygens. We already have this. So now we need sulfur dioxide, which also in chemical reactor, you need oxygen and sulfur dust. So yeah, that is a really like going all around like long recipe. So you have to get from here and have like two more like recipe using chemical reactor, and you finally get the sulfuric acid that's used to make where is it? Where is it? Heat mixer or chemical reactor? Yeah, that is used to make sodium bisulfate basically. So yeah, I guess I'm just gonna prepare to make all the machine first, and hopefully we can finish all the machine in this episode. And in the next one, I don't know, like depends on the how long it takes to make this. But yeah, we will start making the machine first, and to make the machine we need like, how many is this? This is a lot actually. This is like, okay, this is a lot of basic electronic circuit. Okay, I'm gonna prepare everything. Hopefully we have everything, and I'll be right back when we have enough to make like at least the core, like the LV machine holes, and this the basic electronic circuit. Alright, I forgot to show you guys the pipe, the fluid pipe. So if you remember, like my old setup, they use the create pipe, right? This one we use the small chromium fluid pipe. So one thing I don't know if it's like good or not. It's like the thing that I don't understand, or like I don't know, more like, yeah, I don't know, basically, is that because with create we use the pipe, and I think we pump it to like 256 RPM, right, round per minute, so it's run pretty fast. But this thing is set here that 70 millibucket per tick. So I don't know what is that in like create one, because the create one, it's literally like you don't even know like how fast it is. It just run at round per minute. It doesn't show how many millibucket per tick. This one has 70 millibucket per tick. At first I thought, this is kind of small, but like I just test this thing out in creative, and apparently it's actually working really well. It's giving energy for like pretty much every machine here, and it can keep up easily. Oh wow, this thing is running. Yeah, so yeah, I've just been like using this thing, and because we have like a billion chromium or chromite, yeah. I just made like a bunch of these. They work actually quite well, and they look decent as well. Like a little bit like light pink, white pink, right? White pink color. Looks pretty good. Yeah, I'm just like waiting for this thing to work because energy. I forgot to put more fuel in here, so now we're just waiting for things to work and processing. Yeah, so uh, all the electronic circuit. So let me see. Yeah, so we need two from here, two from chemical reactor, two from electrolyzer. Assembler has two outside and then two. Okay, one inside, so that's another two. So that is the total of 8, right? Okay, 8. But yeah, I have enough 8, exactly 8 over here. So we have the resin printed circuit board, we have resistor. We need 24 of red alloy cable. We also need the vacuum tube. 16, yeah. Oh, I forgot. We need oh my god, I'm literally gonna die right now. Oh my god. We need what is it? We need steel ingot. We need steel. So 8 of them. A bender, right? Yeah, bender. One. Okay, yeah, bender. And I'm cooking more iron because we need the iron rod for this thing, for the electric motor. My god, I'm literally dying. Oh my goodness. Why is it so hot in summer? I'm literally dying right now. Okay, we are cooling down now. Also, I found out that you can put a roof and then you put a block of ice over next to you, and then your temperature will go down like significantly. Like it's going down to like 19 degrees right now. To make ice, you can do compressor snow layer into ice, and snow layer is just snow block. This like the recipe like this. The snow block you can get from snowball, and snowball you can just use shovel and dig them up. So yeah, this is really good. We are like 19 degrees right now. Pretty good. And we also get the steel plate though, so I think this is enough for it. Yep. Wow, this crafting table, the engineering table is so laggy for some reason. Kind of weird. We need a tin cable, and the rest is just okay. So just a piece of glass, and I think that is enough for the electrolyzer. Yep, there we go, electrolyzer. What is like? What are the recipe for this? Is this thing another like 30 LV? Ah, this is so annoying. I hate recipe that needs a 30 LV because that means that we have to use a whole generator for only one machine. It's really costly. So the electrolyzer done. We need chemical reactor. We do have 13 rods already. We need 2 pieces of glass. And what else? 2 tin cable. This thing. So 14 cable. Okay. I think we do have 1 iron rod over here. I need iron ingot. Okay, we have 1. We have a bunch of them now. I made a bunch of them. That's good. We can put this thing in here and it will turn into plate for us. Okay, good. How's this thing going? Is still going? Okay, this thing's still going. We have 11 bucket of glue over here. So iron rod done. We need 4 redstone. And that should be enough to make the chemical reactor. That is the magnetic iron rod. We need 4 of them. 4 of the tin cable. Oh, we don't have enough copper. I'm running low on copper right now. Can you turn this into copper? Well, not really. Okay. We only have 10 left. I guess I'm just gonna wire mill everything in, and then I'll let this thing over here run. This thing run. That it's just gonna like pour out copper in here while we're waiting for this. Okay, let's take a bit of copper in wire. I'll just wait here a bit. It's only like 3 more. Oof. Man, this recipe is not complicated, but like I underestimate the amount of steel and iron we need. So I don't have enough, so I have to wait for like quite a long time. How's this thing? Okay, this thing we have a bunch more rubber plate. Okay, so that should be this thing, and then this should be the chemical reactor. Hopefully this thing is not. Okay, this thing is not really pretty. Okay, let me see. So sodium, right? Sodium is this thing. Okay, it's another of these. Assembler probably not needed, so I'm probably gonna put it its own another one. Or maybe I'll just dig up a machine up and then put assembler down. So that is chemical reactor done, right? Now the last one is assembler. This thing, how many do we need? We need 2 of them. So we need 2. We need 2 cable, 2 tin cable. Man, I'm probably gonna dig this thing out because this thing is so laggy for some reason. I don't know why it's like kind of laggy whenever I right click it. Yeah, that's a lag spike right there. Tin cable, LV, electric motor. So that is gonna be 2 for each. So we need 4, so 8 tin cable. 8 of them. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. We need a bunch more of the rod. How many rod we need? This is every 2 we need 3. So 4. We need 6. So we put 6 last yeah. 6 iron ingot in there. And then that is this thing done, right? Do we even have enough copper? Oh wait, we may not have enough copper. Okay, how many over there we have? Let me see. How many copper we have over here? Okay, we have a stack. Nice. Just in time. Put this in here, and then we wait for this. How is this recipe? Steel rod. Oh god, another batch of this. Oh my god. Okay, so we need 2 of this, right? And that is gonna be 3 of. Wow. Okay, this recipe is complicated. Okay, I'll finish the other one first. Okay, let's finish the other one first, and then make the arm the arm thingy over here. Robot arm. We need redstone. How many is that? Let's take this whole thing. Okay, so redstone, we need this thing, we need this. We need to make all of them. Right? Yeah. And then we need, I think we can make this. Okay, no, not right now. So that should be 4 of this thing. That should be 2 of this. Okay, so that's done. Next is the this robot arm. Robot arm we need 1, 2, 3 of these things. So that is gonna be 6. Another 6 electric motor. 6 of them mean that every 2 we need 3. Oh wow, that's exactly 9 iron ingot. Wow. Okay, put this thing in here. 9 iron ingot. And then how many do we need for? Oh, we don't. I don't think we have enough rubber. Okay, put more rubber in. Sulfur. Another half a stack. Let's pick a whole stack in. Put them in. Nope, not that one. This one. Okay, and what else? We need steel rod. This one is like 1 ingot, right? So that is 2 ingot. Um. What? Okay. Wait a minute. So this one is 1 ingot. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 times 2 is 14. Wow. Okay. That's that is funny. Okay, that is really funny. Okay, so one over here. So that is 2 rod. 1, 2, 3, 6. Okay, 6 ingot into rod. Okay, here you go. 1, 6 ingot into rod. The rest into a plate. Right? Yeah, plate. How many do we need? Okay, we have about a bit more now. Okay, waiting for this thing. That should be everything, right? We have the copper, we have the iron, we have the tin, we have the steel ingot. Okay, yeah, we have basically everything now. Oh, whoa! Energy is running out. Oh, no, it's not running out. It's more like it's not like fast enough to like put the energy in here. It's not fast enough. Since you have to share. Even though this pipe, this fluid pipe is really good and they fast, I guess they are fast. They still need to share like it's the same, it working the same, the working mechanism is the same as the wire, meaning that it needs to every time every tick it send out a pulse, a signal, basically a signal. That signal going into each of them, so it has a turn like basically like that. So it's not actually like spread out. It's just going in each and then just in turn going in. Okay, so I think this should be enough for everything. Yeah. Let's see. Let's make all of this first, right? We need how many of this? Oh, we have 8, so that is 6, right? 6 of them. And then we need to make all this 15 cable. 6 of this, meaning we need 12 of this thing. Okay, so and that should be everything. Okay, yeah, 6 of this thing. And then you already have this thing right here to make 2 of this. Okay, 2 here. And then this thing. Okay, this thing we doable. 2, 4, and that should be all. Yeah, 2 electric piston. Oh, we need more tin because okay, yeah, we need 6 over here. 4, so 8 tin. Okay, we need more tin. We are running out of food right now. Alright, we have all the tin we need. I think that's pretty much the last like push for this thing. So 2 of this thing. And that should be the assembler. Oh my god, finally. Oof, that recipe is complicated as hell. Where do I put this? I'll probably put it here. No, I think I'll put it like over here. Here. And this thing, I don't know what do I need. Okay, that doesn't matter. I'm just gonna put it there. You don't really need to use the battery buffer that much because there's not really anything needed. You go in, you have energy, right? No, it doesn't because this thing you need to put things in there so that it has energy. Okay, so that's basically the 3 machine, right? Okay. So the machine is done. Time to make this thing, right? To make this thing, we need sodium. This needs salt. Salt is just making from here. We want. Okay, I think this episode is over right now. So this is the end of the episode. We'll continue the rest, like basically finishing making the good electronic circuit. We are like we done with like the machine. We done with making machine already. So now we only need to like make things, and then I'm gonna make the good electronic circuit like right after, right in that episode as well. So that's it for today's episode. Thank you for watching, and bye.